Hello everyone, Five Red Inkling here, and we are back with the next installment to this wonderful series. Last time, we finished off the Chargers. Next, we are doing the Sloshers. These are really interesting weapons. You're basically beating people up with paint buckets. You're throwing giant streams of paint at people. Now, as far as the kits go, I'm not too big on any of the kits, honestly. If anything, I'd probably just go with the vanilla one, just because it's probably the easiest to use. As for a well-rounded setup with abilities, there's really not much you can really do with this kind of weapon. I mean, special charge up is always useful. Let's see. I guess. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think Ninja Squid would be really any help on a kit like this. We'll go with Ink Saber Sub just because suction bombs are expensive as all heck. Okay, and the special, we'll just go with the typical Ink Res. Now there's 4 different kits. Technically 4. There's 3, and then again a hero replica of this weapon. So that means 4 games in total. So this video is going to be another one of those lengthier ones. Weren't these the 2 same maps I just did for the last installment to my previous series? Nintendo, you really lack variety. Okay. Starting off. And I think we're going to end up switching maps and modes in the middle of this, which is probably what I should have waited to do. For variety's sake, something Nintendo solely lacks. But let's see how this goes. Yeah, this Slosher takes a while to build up its special. It really does. All 4. That is a charger. Ooh, you know what? Maybe for this guy I should have gone with pure ink efficiency stuff. Maybe that's what I should have done. Because the Slosher, believe it or not, it's actually pretty ink hungry. You wouldn't think so, given the weapon that it is, but it's actually pretty ink hungry. And the suction bombs just make it even more so. So maybe for this kit, maybe what I should have done was gone with pure ink efficiency stuff. But then again, it takes a minute to build a special, so special charge up is still pretty useful. What is it, 210 points, I believe? It's somewhere up there. It's somewhere in the costly area. It's on the more costly side of things. More spendy. Expensive. I mean, this kit in general is pretty much just expensive. Gonna move you. Whoop! Ah, darn it. Can I hit up and over? Nope. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Hello. Yeah, I think the maps and modes are gonna update in the middle of this, oddly enough. But that's okay. Let's get some variety in here with the maps. I saw your laser. Yep. I'll take it to you two. Oh yeah. Using Relic canopies to my advantage is one of my favorite things to do. Uh-oh. Hello. Okay, that match went rather smoothly. The next kit is meh, in my opinion. Don't know how it really complements a Slosher. You got Sprinkler and Baller. Like, yeah, the Sprinkler, it's nice for building up the Baller faster, but on a Slosher? I don't know. And I think I'm going to stick with Special Charge Up because the Sprinkler will just make it get that faster. When was the last time I used it? Pretty far down, ain't it? For this one, let's go with... Let's see. We're going to go with this one, this time around, to increase the durability of the Baller, which is always useful. Alright, round 2. Let's go. Searching for a battle to join. Good. Kelp Dome. Kelpo. With one of 8 essential prizes inside. You get the reference? I don't understand why the Sprinkler is as expensive as it is, when all it does is pretty much just sink the ground around and can get taken out relatively quickly. I mean, a Slosher on this map isn't that bad either. You can literally just swoop right over into the enemy base. I mean, you could do that with any weapon pretty much, but in terms of overall effectiveness, it's a lot better with the Slosher. And I mean a lot better. Especially when it comes to the Greats, as you just saw. I took out 2 enemies relatively easily, just by sloshing upwards at them while they're standing on a Great. Sloshers on this stage, they can be pretty powerful. Was that? Oh, no, it wasn't. There's no weapon here that has a hammer. Or an ultra stamp. Felt like it was for a second. I must have just been a splashdown. Uh-oh, I'm out of ink. Yep. On this stage, Sloshers are really good. So, it's kind of a good thing that we got this stage again. Given the weapon I am showcasing. Hello, people. I mean, you can fare pretty well on top of the Greats, too. Hello, Poison. Roll. Just roll with it. And don't have a ball. Jeez, we got these guys pinned down. Jeez. I'm gonna go ahead and toss another Sprinkler right over here. Well. Hello, opponent. And going in. You're going to want to keep in mind where your baller is going to explode. I'm just gonna slosh right on over here. Plop. And that should do it. That looks pretty dead even, jeez. If I didn't toss that sprinkler over there, that probably would have been a loss. But no. I made a smart move and I decided to toss the old sprinkler. One thing sprinklers are good for is, yeah, doing that. Like, when there's like 4 seconds left on the clock, go ahead and toss one because it takes like 2 seconds for it to finally start inking turf. But when it does ink a pretty considerable amount. Okay, just 2 more to go. Soda Slosher. Okay, don't really want this. We're gonna want this, and actually, the setup I'm currently using isn't that bad with the Sloshers. Probably gonna be the one I recommend, with the exception of the Deco, where you're definitely gonna want that special power up, just because it makes the baller more durable. It won't disappear as fast or get torn up as fast. Now the Soda Slosher. This is the closest you'll get to the vanilla Slosher from the previous game, because it's got burst bombs, but only in the form of a launcher. So you can, pair burst bombs and then burst cancel by using a swing in the Slosher immediately after tossing a burst bomb, which is pretty effective. Or you can use the burst bombs for mobility, which is kind of what I more so recommend because the Sloshers kind of lack mobility. Specifically this one because it's kind of slow when you swing it, admittedly. Hello, Poison. But yeah, Sloshers, the vanilla one at least is the plain old normal vanilla Sloshers. They're kind of slow. As you can see when I'm throwing ink, I'm kind of not going so fast. So I really don't recommend run speed up with these. Don't think it really making any real improvements. Hello. Ouch. But yeah, I think I really recommend what I'm just currently using right now. I think that's the way to go. That's something I like to do with this kit. Pair the splash damage from a splat bomb with the main hit. It can be surprisingly effective, as you just saw. And that is a situation you do not want to be into unless you have enough to actually toss a splat bomb. Don't confront bullets unless you have enough ink to toss your splat bombs, because it'll make them disappear instantly. And then all it takes is 2 sloshes from the Slosher itself. And can I get this guy? Nope. Ooh, MPU. You are so good. Oh wait, you're a Jap. Never mind. You got lag. No wonder I wasn't hitting you. Japs light the place up. They really do. Hello. Plop. That's why no one likes fighting him. Hello. And I believe there was someone behind me. Nope. Okay, good. Yeah, as you can see, you hardly have enough to touch. Oh, that's mainly because I had hardly any ink left on that one. So... take that. Just spam away. You'll be fine. Go, 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 go. Flop. You ain't stopping me. MPU abusers lack environmental awareness. Keep this in mind, people. As you just saw, because they rely on MPU to do the work for them, because they can't do it themselves. Because they ain't got the skills. Especially if they're a Jap. But yeah, I probably say the Soda Slasher is probably my least favorite of the kits because while it is a nice pairing with splat bombs, the burst bomb launcher it's not the same as having burst bombs at your disposal, like the vanilla kit from the first game. And as a result, it's kind of like, what do you do with it? Just use it for mobility, I want to say. Which is probably the best thing you can do with it. Splat bombs are nice, but yeah. Can't just make you wish it was burst bombs to begin with. Because that was such a good pairing from the first game. Okay, but now it is time for the Hero Slosher Replica, which is literally just a reskin of the vanilla Slosher. It is pretty cool looking, though. Here it is. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Oh, and the maps and modes have updated. So that means new maps. So technically, we got to play on 3 stages this time. Alright, let's go. Maybe better luck next time we can play on 4 stages. Granted, if Nintendo's horrendous RNG will let that happen, which it typically doesn't. Because, yeah. Anywho's, last game, let's do it. We're practically just using the vanilla Slosher again, but it just looks cooler. The Reef. This is a map we don't see very often. You don't see this stage that often. Hello, good sir. Anybody? Can I only hit 2? Nope, just the 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not sure how good a Slosher would really stack up on this stage. How did you not get splatted by my suction bomb? You were like already damaged from the Slosher itself. You have no choice but to go that way, buddy. Hello. I guess the best spot for a Slosher would be on top of this bridge, because you can pretty much ink whatever area is going over here. Flop! Uh-oh. I'll just wait until I get my special to deal with this guy. Hello, base invader. Oh, how's it going? That range from a splashdown, though. Jeez. And is anyone gonna go re-ink the base? Because my weapon isn't really for turf coverage. Wouldn't really call it a Slayer weapon either. What kind of weapon would the Slosher be good at doing? I mean, it inks turf relatively decently, but it's not the best at it. Oh, you're so skilled. The Tri-Slosher is a lot better at turfing than this one is. But this one is stronger than the Tri. Uh-oh! Nice try, buddy. And where is everybody? This will soon conclude the vanilla Sloshers. Please die. I thought that was gonna get him. So, a pretty decent performance all around. I actually think this kit I'm currently using for the Sloshers is actually pretty good. I mean, if you have like Tenta-Missiles, special charge up is really good. You're gonna want that. Getting those missiles quickly is really good. It's a really good way to just force the enemies into moving, especially in objective game modes. The only time I'd really switch it up is for the Deco because of Baller. You're gonna want that special power up. But that's gonna do it for today's video. That covers the first of the Sloshers. So next time, I think we'll be covering the Sloshers. Not 100% sure. Can't quite remember. But that is going to do it for today's video. So, hope you all enjoyed. Next time, can't quite remember what Sloshers we'll be using. But until then, love you all. Take care.